a school's going through this thing and I know nothing about it. Can you teach me something about it?
Son, you're growing up. You need to know about this. It's okay if you don't understand at first, but you will when you're older. Because there's a lot of change and it can be very confusing. And once it starts, it's irreversible. But I'll teach you about it. Here, give me this. Once it happens in a girl, her voice deepens and she starts
Daddy, I'm
going...
not talking about the nasty puberty talk. I'm talking about the You Be the Chemist challenge. I know nothing about chemical equations.
Dang it, wanted to teach you about that stuff.
Son, I changed to look like an actual teacher, but listen, a chemical equation has two parts, the reactants and the products. The reactants are whatever elements you combine to make the final product. Like, you combine 2 oxygen atoms and 1 carbon atom to make carbon dioxide. The thing that tells you how many, the number of atoms you need to use is called the coefficient and subscript. The subscript tells you how many individual atoms of like oxygen and carbon, but the coefficient tells you the whole thing, to multiply the whole thing. Like if there was a coefficient 2 and a subscript 3 for each atom, let's say for oxygen and carbon, you'd multiply 2 by 3 by 3. Okay, so it would total would be 6 carbon atoms and 6 oxygen atoms. And see this sign in the middle? It's called the yield sign. It's exactly the same as an equal, but instead of 2 lines, it's an arrow. It's the thing that shows that the reactants actually made something.
I understand now. I used to think that chemical equations were just pluses and minuses, but now I know they're far more complicated.
Good. If you lose, I'll get angry. I remember when I was your age, February 17th, 1989. It was a cold and wintry day.
Buenos dias! Hello, gentlemen. Today is You Be the Chemist. Are you ready? Did you study?
5 minutes.
The entire day yesterday.
15 minutes later.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
5 minutes later.
Here you are, sir. Here you are, sir.
Good morning, students. Today is You Be the Chemist. Are you ready?
Yeah, I studied all day and went to sleep at 3 in the morning.
I just studied 5 minutes of passing time.
Well, okay. Here is the paper. Begin.
15 minutes later.
Oh, I'm finally done.
Five minutes later.
Okay. Students, I have the results. Here you go. Here you go. And the winner by 100% is Ching Chong Bamboo.
Daddy, I lost the You Be the Chemist challenge.
Wipe your tears with this, son.
Okay.
I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. That is why I have made a decision. I am disowning you, and I'm sending you off to military camp.